Hello folks, and thanks for tuning in to fizzdesigns.co.uk. Today's video is going to be based around websites that get found on page 1 of Google. How do they get there and what's it all about pretty much. So there is a process and there is probably a few questions that we need to address in this video. But my first question would be to you, the person out there that's maybe got a business website or looking to get a business website. Do you want that business website to get found on page 1 of Google? Because if it's on page 1 of Google, you stand a far better chance of getting a lot more traffic and hits, and of course leads and sales, because that's what it's all about. Right, let's talk about the process. The process is pretty much we build the website, it gets found on page 1 of Google. Yes, there is other search engines out there, of course, and they get listed on them as well. But we mainly focus around Google because obviously Google's number 1 and Google gets more traffic than all the rest put together on a monthly basis. So it makes sense that we focus on Google, okay? The process in regards to the build, of course, each website is an individual. We bespokely design it around exactly your theme, your logos, the pages that you need, etc., etc. But that's something that we would talk about in our initial meeting and regards the actual page plan that we put together, the marketing plan that we put together pretty much to get the site found. In turn, what do you get? Well, and of course you're going to get more hits, you're going to get more views, and you're going to get more leads and more sales. That's the bottom line. It's a numbers game. The more numbers that come through your website, you stand a better chance of getting more activity happening, more phone calls, more sales, etc. And of course, all of our websites, it's a key thing. We want to make the user experience. It's very important that the user that's on your website has a good, enjoyable experience. They get the information that they require. And of course, it's easy for them to navigate, to do this. Because if it's not going to be easy and it's a horrible experience, they're out of there. They're not going to stick about. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that firstly your site gets found, okay? Because then when they hit your website, we want to make it enjoyable so that they're going, yep, this is the business that I want to work with or buy from or whatever. Okay, and for you, any of you, people that are looking for a website out there that want and require and need the ability to actually, go in and change things on your website, blog from your website, and of course if it's an e-commerce shopping cart, you need the ability to go in on a daily basis and make sure that everything's working, add, remove products, do the stuff that e-commerce websites require. That's all there. There is different levels of training and stuff that you can get. A lot of the training gets added in with the original package. Some of them you can go for additional levels of training as well, where we can actually talk a wee bit more about how to get your site found. Of course, we do the hard work in getting it there. After that, it's just about you doing the simple wee things, the wee tips that we give you to make sure that your site is kept nice and fresh and up there. Okay, look, I could go on and on and on about this. I'm not really wanting to go on about the pure technical stuff just now. I just want to make sure and get this big question out there. If you are listening to this and watching this video, if you have a website or looking for a website and you want it to get found on page 1 of Google, please do me a favour. Watch this video until the end, because what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually show you the proof. I'm going to show you clients that we're working with, and I mean we have got a lot of clients, but I'm going to show you roughly about 15 just random clients that I've jotted down here that I want to show you them getting found on page 1 of Google for their specialist subject, for the thing that they do. So let's talk about SEO. What is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. I would class myself as an SEO, a person who actually works the system to get people found on the internet, knows the tricks of the trade, all the wee things that there's good sides to SEO, there's bad sides. So what we want to make sure that we're going down the white hat route, actually, as it's called. White hat means that you're doing everything by the book. Black hat means that you're actually cheating and doing bad things, and for that you can be penalised. So, you know, it's my job to make sure that you're not doing any black hatting and that all the white hatting is happening. And at that point, Google puts the thumbs up to you and says, yes, we're happy with everything that you're doing. We will rate your website and get it displayed in a position. And obviously it's down to trust as well. Google wants to make sure that when it presents a website to somebody in the search engines for a product or a service in a certain area, that it's a good trustworthy business. Now you can see from here, just to see, while we're on talking about trust, there's Fizz Designs, that's us. Okay, so I just typed in web designers Clydebank because we're actually in between Clydebank and Dumbarton. But you'll see there that we are getting found here. That's our location, and you'll see that we're trustworthy because we've got 5-star reviews, and there's 17 on there. I reckon on our Facebook page there's probably something like 15 or 16 on there as well, and they're all 5-star. So what you want to make sure is that Google knows that you're trustworthy. Okay, so that is important. Let's talk as well, while we're just looking at this page, about the search listings, the SERPs. This is the results page. You'll see that I typed in web designers Clydebank. Now up comes a bunch of results. Okay, this is the location maps showing about, you know, where we're at. There's a couple of other web design businesses in the area, Glasgow Web and Republic One. Okay, this here, if you see the ad, the wee yellow ad sign, and here, all these are actually paid for adverts. So these are being listed here. If I was to click on one of them, it would come out of that person's budget. So they're actually paying to be there. They're not actually organic. They're not naturally there because they've built their website in a specific way, like the SEO way. They're just being there because they're paying money to be there. So if they stop paying, they'll no longer be there. That's different from what I'm offering you. I'm offering you SEO, organic SEO, where we build the website, and the website, as long as your website's online and it's live online and it's doing everything in the white hat side of things that I have put together for you, at that point you'll be in good standing and you'll be getting found on page 1. You can see if you scroll down a bit, the first organic listings are here. There's the first 5, okay? So number 1, Fizz Designs, number 2, Fizz Designs, number 3, Fizz Designs. As you can see, I've actually got more coming up there. And then as you come down, there's a bunch of other, you know, businesses in the area that do it. Some actual there's the Mulgaive Herald. That's not even anything to do with website design. But again, back to the main thing here. Somebody has typed in a search. Let's go Dumbarton. The main thing being, when somebody types in that product and service that they're looking for, and the people, you know, because most people search for, you know, local. They'll go for, essentially, if somebody's in Glasgow searching for a web designer in Edinburgh, that doesn't make sense. You can see that anybody in Dumbarton searching for web designers, they're finding a bunch of other ones in the local area. Obviously, I'm not in Dumbarton, so that's showing the local web designers there. But come down to the organic listings, and boom, Fizz Designs sitting at number 1 again. Okay, now let's show you the proof. I'm going to jump through a bunch of searches here, clients of ours, and let's see where we come up. Okay, so let's start. We've got a bunch of fertilizer suppliers, Ireland, right? We've got a bunch of clients, mainly in Scotland, but we have got clients in Ireland as well, so I'll show you some of them too. Fertilizer, quite a big product, obviously. We're looking for fertilizer suppliers in Ireland, and you can see we're looking for Econova, and here they are, number 1, 2, 3, and also shown on the maps. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 on the maps. There's undoubtedly they're number 1. They're actually not just on page 1. They're number 1, 2, and 3 on page 1. Okay, so that's Econova. Next up, we're going to be looking for Miller Woodcraft. Their staircase. They're staircase manufacturers in Northern Ireland. Okay, so location, they're being brought up in Northern Ireland. You can see they're there just above Randallstown. It's beside Antrim, just probably about 20 minutes from Belfast. Scroll down a wee bit, let's see where they're being listed. So there's the first organic, which is actually being Yale. So there's the first independent website is actually Miller Woodcraft. So that's phenomenal. See, for staircase manufacturers in Northern Ireland, they're getting found Number one, well, it's position 2, but number 1 independent website, and they're actually there as well. Okay, let's jump to the next one. Stone veneer wall panels, there it's coming up. Stone veneer wallpaper. So obviously that's a paid for ad, as you can see. But the first organic listing, my customer, Stone Delight. Okay, they're actually coming in positions 1, 2, and 3 there. So that's brilliant. Okay, next up, we are looking for Hot Stuff Disco. Oh. DJ Hire in Greenock. There we go. Okay, so they're number 1 for Greenock. Let's see what else we could do just to show you a different wee. Port Glasgow just down the road a bit from there. Okay, number 1, 2, 3. So they've got the first 3 positions there, which is really good. Okay, next up, yeah, this is one of their main wedding DJs. Should be number 1 here again. It will be, no doubt about it. Number 1 for wedding DJs Greenock. That's their main focus. They're also getting listed for Glasgow as well. But to be honest, that guy will take discos all over Scotland, no doubt. But he focuses in that main area of Greenock, Gurrock, Port Glasgow, etc. Okay, so that's Hot Stuff Disco. We'll go for the whole of Scotland. Diesel generator repairs. Okay, so we've got Wallace Power, number 1, number 2. So positions 1 and 2. And what? Look, here's something else I want to show you. Just in case you're wondering, am I just making this up? Don't take me just telling you. Go on to the website and scroll to the bottom, and you'll see it. Each website will have a wee caption saying that the web site has been designed and produced by ourselves. It may look similar to that or slightly different, word it in a different way, but the bottom line is it says Fizz Designs at the bottom, so go and check them out. Okay, so that's Wallace Power. Next up we've got Retreats Glasgow. This will be Schoenstatt. It's a retreat and pilgrimage centre, and you can see, there you go, there's number 1, number 2. It will be get listed for Scotland as well. Okay, there's down there. So page 1 as well, and that's probably was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, position 8. So we could do a wee bit of work with that. You know, it's not a bad thing to be down the page a wee bit more. You're still on page 1. But any sites that get found a wee bit lower than, say, maybe positions 1, 2, 3, and 4, we can do work to get it up again. That's all that it takes. A wee bit of work just to give it a wee boost. Right, so let's see who's up next. I like my coffee. Bean to Cup Machines. Bean to Cup Machines Scotland. Why not? So there's a paid for ad. So there's a business, Rocco Espresso, and there's Coffee for Life. That's the one, a client of mine. Let's have a look at it. Coffee for Life has been with Fizz Designs for easy 5 or 6 years now. We've even got a Coffee for Life bean to cup machine in the office here, so if you ever come along for a wee sit down, you can see there's Fizz Designs down here. If you ever come along for a wee meeting, you'll be able to get a nice fresh bean to cup coffee. And you see their wee site looks smart. Some of their machines, that's one of the exhibitions we set up for them, all the design and the actual design of that coffee drink station here was all put together by Fizz, the whole brand put together from all the guys in the team here, myself. Okay, let's see what we have next. We have golf clubs. And what I mean by that is actually places to go and play golf courses, golf clubs. We're looking for Cow Glen. The Cow Glen, there we have it. Bounce in again very quickly, give you a wee quick swatch at it. Course status for play. Course is open today, it should be because it's not bad outside. There you go, Fizz Designs again. Of course, feel free to jump back into any of these sites. Actually, let's change that up. Let's go golf. Golf courses, Glasgow. There we go, Cowglen again. And actually, that is the second independent, because these are all just sort of magazine type sites. Golf Today. They're not actually golf courses or clubs, so that's the second one listed, which is good. Okay, up next we have, can it be suppliers? We're looking for the Dean's Group. Okay, there's the listing, Clydebank direction. Dean's Group, so they're number 1, number 2, and that's actually a client of ours as well. Can it be an awning people? So the Dean's Group, as you can see, possession 1. Let's have another wee, because there's a different combination. Because I mean, this is just the main subject, that the main thing that they do. But a canopy and an awning is very similar, much like other clients will have very similar type products, or maybe a bunch of products, but they get found for that, no problems. So I'm just really showing you very quickly. Commercial awnings Scotland. Let's go for commercial awnings Scotland. So pay for Dean's Group. So you can see they're just there's number 1. So there's 3 and 4, and then we've got the canopy and awning as well. So they're very well positioned. Let's have a just quick Glasgow. Well, for Glasgow, their position's number 1. And then you've got the canopy and awning as well. Just give you a quick look at the Dean's Group there. So they've got window fan. They do 3 or 4 different products as well. Work with a lot of big clients, as you can see. That's a wee client bar. Every site, especially nowadays, you have to have good call to action systems, making it easy, inquiry forms. You know, that's all about lead generation, right? And you can see at the bottom, Fizz Designs again. I'm not telling you any lies here, it's fact. I've put all the hard work in with these clients in regards to their SEO to get them to where they are. So, you know, I'm very proud at being able to sit here and say every one of these sites is on page 1, and sometimes more. They're sitting right at the top of page 1. Industrial Supplies Scotland. We're looking for fine packs. Whoa, I never seen this the last time I was in, so that's brilliant. We've done a wee bit of work recently with fine packs. They got a new website and stuff. Let me just click into this other link as well, bring both pages up. Fine packs, previous to this, they were probably sitting about positions 4 and 5. But as you can see, putting a wee bit, we addressed that. We put a wee bit of extra work into it, and now they're getting found. As you can see, that's just their wee. That's not their main homepage. We'll go back to that because it's loading a wee bit slow there at the minute. I've had problems with my broadband this morning. It's running about 3 times slower than it should be. Right, so Industrial Supplies, that's really good. They also do Partles Suppliers Scotland. Let's see what they come up for that. Again, Partles Suppliers Scotland, number 1. That's really super good. Brilliant. Right, next up, organic baby clothes. These ladies offer organic baby clothes, and it's Little Buttons Boutique we're looking for. There, it's there. E-commerce cart. They sell, as you can see, a bunch of different kiddie stuff. Their website has already won 2 awards as well, which was very nice to see. And at the bottom, as you can see, Fizz Designs. Okay, Let's jump back to the next one. Try and get through these very quickly. Gas appliances Northern Ireland. Now this website has been rebuilt and just put live within about the last 7 to 10 days, and it's already sitting at #1 on Google. That is phenomenal. Gas appliances, you know, that's your cookers, your heaters, all that sort of stuff. We've got Jameson's Gas Centre, and you can see there that they're getting found. That's their locations. They're just below Belfast, but they specialise in all sort of cookers, fridge, freezers, dishwashers, wash machines, etc. Electrical stuff too, but that's really good. You can see. So they're e-commerce, gas supplies, all that sort of stuff. That's really, really super good as well. Okay, up next we have mechanics. So we're sort of, you know, you can see us searching there. Sometimes we're searching for, certain products and services in a city. It could be even countrywide, like Ireland, Scotland, etc. But this time we're focusing in on a wee town because it's a mechanic. He's based in a wee town of Dumbarton, and more than likely people looking for a mechanic in Dumbarton will just go Mechanics Dumbarton. And there you go. That's Stan, S1 Auto Services, and we quick look at Stan's website. So they specialise in all sorts of vehicle repairs, tyres, MOTs, electrical diagnostics, battery testing, you know, vehicle problems. You see it there. All photography and stuff was done by ourselves. Straight to the point. There's a wee review from ourselves. We take our van down to S1 Autos. Okay, up next, let's go. Roof repairs. Bearsden is an area in Glasgow, and we're looking for trade masters. Okay, let's move down a wee bit. Trade masters, there we go. So the top 3 organic are Yale, and Thompson Local. So they're actually directory websites. First organic will be trade masters, as you can see. So good. Next up we have carpet shops, Helensburgh. Let's see if I can spell it right. Oh, there it is. Carpet shops, Helensburgh. We're looking for FMK flooring. Here we have it, and they're #1 and #2. And their wee website's a wee bit more basic, but straight to the point. Designed their brand, their logo. Shop looks really, really nice, and as you can see, they've got a bunch of different things going on there. Looks super duper. They're happy and they're getting found well. Actually, I think they get next town up from them is Dumbarton, so people would go down to the Helensburghs. It's a nice wee town right beside the water. There's FMK flooring there, page 1. Brilliant. Super duper Alice Cooper, as we say. Okay, last but not least, let's go for sort of lost. I can't talk and type. There we go. I've lost count. I think that's about 15 or 16 we're now on. We're looking for Craig Connell. Here we are, Craig Connell. It's CC Photography, wedding photographer, and that's Dumbarton. He's based near Clydebank as well. So he's getting listed first independent site, position 2, and for Clydebank he is position 3 and 4. Alrighty, so I think that's enough searches to prove to you that Fizz Designs, myself and my team, are skilled in SEO and, more importantly, getting people's websites onto page 1 of Google. This is who we are and where we are at. The next step for you is, if you want to get your website onto page 1 of Google, get in touch. Go to fizzdesigns.co.uk. We don't talk technical. I mean, if you want to know all the technical stuff, we can glance over it. But there's so much to know. What I would say is, our system is quite simple. Come along, sit down, have a chat, and we'll then see if we can work with you. Because, you know, we want to sit and make sure that you know, your product services the areas that you're trying to do, and of course with the budget that you have, you're going to achieve things, because we don't want to fail. This is a results driven business here, and it needs to be the same for you. So come along, sit down, we make a plan, we give you a price for the work, and then if you're happy enough, we go and we get it on and we get it done, and we get you listed on the page 1 of Google. Our telephone number is also 0141 439 1439. You can see it here. Feel free to jump onto our Facebook page. Everything's on the website. Go in, have a wee look about, watch some of the videos and stuff. We've got a bunch of other videos on our website. Go and have a look about. We do various other different types of products and services. You've got logo design, graphic design, you've got all the print production stuff that we can do as well, from business cards, flyers, all that, and a whole lot more. The main thing for me today was I just wanted to get this put together, show you that Fizz Designs are a real good, honest business. As you can see, 5-star business. But the main thing is to show you this is fact. We get businesses found on page 1. I don't want to blabber on anymore. This has been a good wee video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to get your business listed, page 1, get in touch. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.